take similar cases and know how to deal with that hoof. Guys, look at this. The frog is very deep. It has a hole and the hoof is also well grown, and you can see the way it grew. However, it has signs of rot. It is already wanting to loosen a lot. The skin is peeling. It has a weaker tissue. You can see, guys, this is very soft. So, guys, this hole here, so it's necessary to clean it and try to take care of it again because it was healed recently, and as I was talking about healing, it will take time. It's a case like I was talking about where this part of my hand, you can see here how I'm pulling down. You see that it's a hoof that moves more easily. It seems to be softer and weaker. So guys, in this case here, we are also going to pass on this part of the cleaning and this roofing that it's necessary to do here, showing you how to deal with these situations. What seems to me, it seems to me that the sole is a little looser, it is higher, so it's easier to cut, and you can see that the fabric also becomes softer in a certain way. The tendency of the horse, when it grows, is that the hoof is loosening, or as the hoof grows, it is wall breaks the sole, so it grows and becomes softer. This one, as it was with a horse hoe, ended up holding the brake more, but the sole continues to grow regularly. You can see even in comparison with what we talked about, the amount of sole that I said, and this sole that I removed is the same amount of sole as animals lose, but the one I removed the most is left because it happens more with stable horses. You can see that it is big. You can remove a good amount of it. It has a lot of excess. Now I clean the sole so he can support it again. And in this position I can pull more, and it's necessary to be careful where you put your hand, because if I pull the knife here, check it out, and for protection I prefer to put my hand down there and I carry the knife in that position and always with my pants, and many times when it escapes, that's it coming in my pants, and you see that nothing happens because it is already for that to protect the leg of the hoofer. Now look guys, there was too much excess, and now that I have already removed a good amount, it's easier to clean the frog. It is even more visible to identify. I'm gonna take it on the other side now, just to find an easier way, you know, to observe it. And you can see that there is a good amount of deepening here, and it's not the correct shape. And here in the middle, of the frog, you can see that is sinking a lot. So it is deformed. It is deep, and I cannot move much here, because if I move here, it will hurt the animal. It's already in the limit in the sensitive part of the hoof, and you have to be careful not to bleed. I'm taking it out, and you can see the part inside, it's rotten. It has a bad smell, and it could have been there for a few days. You can see that there is a clear part there. It's already the sensitive part of the frog. It even has larvae. Look at there. Was already a larva. Because, guys, look at this. There was already a larva because the frog was hiding this worm inside. And it ended up hiding in that small gap being hidden, and they come and manifest themselves due to the smell. And guys, this is normal. It happens even with animals with good hoof. But stable animals, due to the smell, well, what I wanna say, the horse gets up the hoof to scratch a fly, one of the flies comes and lays an egg, the dirt covers with it, and these larvae are born. And this is common, it is common, it's nothing extraordinary. So it is important to do a daily cleaning. But to do daily cleaning, it's something more difficult to do. In other words, this is a case of a frog that is deformed and ends up hiding. You can see that as soon as they lay their eggs, the flies, that's where the importance of the daily cleaning. And if it is very smooth, there is no way to hide this larvae. In this case, we've been given a few days here so we can show this case. So it's like 2 days without washing, and this has already happened. But this horse, the right thing for everyone is to clean it. Wash it with soap and water, clean the frog, clean it with soap and water daily, and put the products to help rebuild the frog. And this is how it's going to help it to come with a more healthy part. In this case, the part of the hoofer now is to clean the frog and leave it flat without any parts to be able to hide larvae, and it is in this case. So this is the hoofer part in this case. Apart from the medications that the owner has to pay and also the daily care that the owner has to take from now on, there is much more to do the cleaning and hygiene part here. Our motto is to listen those who have no voice to be heard.